What's going on, champs and chambits? It's Brian Monkey here, and in today's YouTube video we have to talk about some brand new hotfixes that actually came to the game earlier today that is going to make your time either a little bit more fun as you're around the Fortnite island, or it's going to make it a little bit more stressful depending on how lucky you are in certain situations. So to start us off, let's talk about the main focus of this whole entire hotfix update that is actually a pretty big bit of information, and it's the fact that they have gone ahead and made it so Godzilla spawns in 100% of Battle Royale and Zero Build matches, which does include bot lobbies. So if you're someone who hasn't gotten the chance to play as Godzilla yet, now is the best time to actually hop in game to either fight Godzilla or play against it. Some other things I should probably mention when it comes to Godzilla is the fact that when you actually go into a match, you won't always get King Kong guaranteed every single match. You know, that spawns the extra little supply drops and stuff like that, but you can still get King Kong in the game. It's one of those, I think now it's like a 40% chance of happening mechanics, and it is something just to kind of keep in mind as we go ahead and fight Godzilla and as he spawns in at the start of every second storm circle. So if you're wondering when you're going to be able to see him in a match, wait until the first storm circle closes and the second one forms, and then it'll pop up mentioning that the Godzilla portal is officially opened, and then you just gotta hope and pray that the portal is open near you or that you're able to get into it before other players. Also, if you're someone who's trying to get like the Godzilla medallion, this is going to be the fastest way for you to actually go about doing that, because you know you'll have a chance every single match you play to get the top damage, instead of hoping that in 1 of 10 matches you actually get Godzilla and you're able to actually deal all the damage you need to. In terms of other buffs they actually did to Godzilla, they made it so that the actual weak points have double the health now before they break. So instead of breaking after you've done the 800 damage to them, it will now last until you deal around 100 or 1500 damage, meaning you're able to deal a little bit of extra damage to Godzilla before one of those weak points actually breaks and kick someone out of the Godzilla morph a little bit earlier. And then, you know, in terms of other things going around, it appears that most of the other changes that are actually happening right now are related to weapons on the Fortnite island. So firstly, when it comes to the Oni shotgun, it now shoots slightly faster. So if you're someone like me who would always pass up on the Oni shotgun because it just kind of felt like a weird shotgun to use in the game, it is something that you're now able to actually use a little bit more efficiently. The Typhoon Blade now deals slightly less damage to both players and structures, and there we go, Godzilla's portal is now opened. So if you're someone who wants to use the Typhoon Blade a lot, you're going to be doing slightly less damage than before, but it's not that crazy of a change, because before it was something where it was like, oh hey, you'll deal for example 30 damage per hit instead of you know, the normal one or whatever else, and oh hey, you'll deal like 50 damage to structures per hit, all that type of stuff. But now you're dealing 28 damage per hit to players and 44 damage per hit to structures. So a slight nerf, but nothing too crazy, at least from what I can tell right away. Now, it might be more effective as time goes on and we see how it actually affects gameplay, but at least for right now, it seems that it's not going to be too crazy of an actual nerf to see in the game, and it should still be a very viable weapon to use. In terms of other changes, they made it so the Hollow Twister Assault Rifle now shoots slightly slower, and the reload takes longer in order to actually reload in the game. So it's very interesting to kind of see them do that change, because, you know, I feel like the Hollow Twister Assault Rifle, is that yeah, that's actually the one I have equipped right now. So if we shoot it, you can see maybe it shoots slightly slower. I always pick this assault rifle over the other ones, but let's say they reload. Alright, yeah, the reload definitely feels like it takes shortly longer, but it still feels like a viable weapon to use in the game, right? I mean, if we look here, it still does 32 damage per hit. It's just kind of trying to balance it out with all the other weapons to make sure it's going to be a viable option long term. But that was one of the actual nerfs that actually got put into the game, and then they also made a little bit of a buff to the Twin Fire Auto Shotgun, the Fury Assault Rifle, and the Veiled Precision SMG to make sure that they all actually reload faster. As you can see right here, we're going ahead and do a reload on the Twin Fire Auto Shotgun. Maybe you could tell the reload's a little bit faster than before, maybe you can't. For me, it kind of feels like the same, but they did make it slightly faster, which is always a nice thing to see. But in terms of all the hot fixes and changes with the most recent update, it's really just kind of balancing everything out, making sure everything feels nice, and also allowing us to have a fun weekend with Godzilla having a 100% spawn chance. Now, of course, I know people still kind of doubt if Godzilla's in bot lobbies, but as you've probably been able to tell by this footage, this is a bot lobby right here, and we do in fact have Godzilla all the way over there. I mean, I've been yapping this entire time and no one's taken the portal, so I'm trying to get over there to take it so you guys can kind of see that. But yeah, I hope you champs and chambits have enjoyed this video so far. I'm going to quickly cut to when I'm in the Godzilla portal, so I'll see you all in a moment. And there it is, the Godzilla portal. As you can see, we have 52 people left in the match. We're actually going to the third storm circle, and it's still right here. I can go ahead and jump in it. That also makes me curious. Since it's going to be 100% enabled, this is the best time for me to go ahead and experiment with trying to bait an actual bot into entering the portal to see if bots can become Godzilla, or if they kind of just bug out the portal a little bit here and there. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something you want to see for a future video. But until next time, I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. Peace out.